Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So Bitcoin is quickly bouncing back up, kind of like my dump truck after hitting a new squat PR at the gym. It looks like we're able to hold support levels of $42,000 strong, and right now the RSI, also known as the Relative Strength Index, has cooled down on the 4-hour charts, rising out of those oversold levels to an area of strong, healthy consolidation. So in this video, we're going to be going over a few things. One is going to be what the Bitcoin Golden Cross actually is, other than the discussion of moving averages, crossing paths, and what you should really be on the lookout for when we come to this point. We're also going to be going over some very important crypto headlines and news happening all around the world. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you an update on some top altcoins that you should also be on the lookout for before we begin to see any additional rises to make additional easy money in this market. Now, before we begin, like the usual, don't forget to drop a like down below on this video, and let's hop into the computer and see what's popping for today. All right, so the global crypto market cap for today is up since yesterday 4.56%, or near $2.12 trillion. Now, one of the reasons for this is because just a few hours ago, if we even go into the 4-hour charts, you'll notice that Bitcoin had a little bit of a rip today in the market. So even in the last one day, we can see a very good, healthy consolidation moving towards $47,000 and soon approaching resistance levels of hopefully $48,000 to $50,000. Just a reminder, if you guys are looking for additional price targets that Bitcoin needs to meet so we can get back on that euphoric high that we were at just before the crash of last Tuesday, we need to see Bitcoin breaking past $50,000 once again. So if we pull out the charts to the 1 month, if you haven't been following along with these updates and you're asking yourself, Brian, what in the world caused this type of drop off right here? This was due to all the heavy liquidations that we got from over leveraged traders that got wiped out as soon as we had a little bit of a tumble in price, which caused a ball just to start rolling down the hill and causing more liquidations to happen. Now, many people will see this as a negative for the market. I personally see this as a benefit for two reasons. One, this opens up buying opportunity. So if you were able to get notifications on this dip and feel the effects of the crypto market going down firsthand, and you're able to buy anywhere near the bottom of Bitcoin, even touching near $43,000, then you would have been able to scoop up prices on a huge discount and still stay bullish today. Now, the second reason why this is good is because anytime we want to make tremendous strides in the market, you have to realize that this needs to be done on good, healthy money. What this means is anytime we get movement in the market, and this happens because people are using extra leverage, they're using different tools in their disposal, but they actually don't have the cash at hand. We want to make sure that we climb up like we did earlier this year with money that is not over leveraged. We're using money that people own that we can climb forward with. Now, if we also take a look back into the previous cycle, back in May, you'll realize that we did have these dips, like one instance where Bitcoin was nearing $57,000, and then overnight we had that significant amount of price drop, and then Bitcoin started to accumulate back up pretty slowly. So this is very normal for crypto. I know there's a lot of new investors in here that get shaken up fairly easily, but you have to realize within Bitcoin, getting these type of volatile movements is completely normal. To give you some additional hope and optimism, just look at the many times we've experienced dips before with Bitcoin where we were consolidating, and then soon after we reached new all-time highs once again. Bitcoin had a pullback, then boom, we had it up again, had a pullback, people were selling off their positions, cashing in their profits, having a pullback, then boom once again. And then that's where we are right now in the current state where Bitcoin was nearing $53,000 to $55,000. We're having that pullback, and hopefully this next run up, we can make some even bigger strides. Also, towards the end of yesterday's video, we discussed how September has historically been a not so good month in the world of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So just the fact that we are in the middle of September, a lot of this just seems very natural, and this still seems to point us in a strong bullish indicator, only because now we have had that pullback, an opportunity for newer hands to enter the market, and we were able to get rid of those over leveraged positions. Now, if all stays to plan for this week, we should actually experience a Bitcoin golden cross very soon. So this is where the 50-day moving average crosses past with the 200-day moving average. On bar chart, you'll notice that the number is 41,818 for the 50-day, and for the 200-day, it's going to be $42,646. In this section of the video, I want to focus more on what a golden cross really is and the significance behind what it plays into with Bitcoin and what you should actually be looking out for. So according to Investopedia, simply put, a golden cross is a chart pattern in which a relatively short-term moving average crosses above a long-term moving average. The golden cross is a bullish breakout pattern formed from a crossover involving a security's short-term moving average, such as the 15-day moving average, breaking above its long-term moving average, such as the 50-day moving average or resistance level. As long-term indicators carry more weight, the golden cross indicates a bull market on the horizon and is reinforced by high trading volumes. In the case with Bitcoin, we actually use the 50-day moving average alongside the 200-day moving average like they show in the chart here. So when it comes to a golden cross, there are actually 3 stages to be on the lookout for. So the first stage requires that a downtrend eventually bottoms out as selling is depleted. Then in the second stage, the shorter moving average forms a crossover up through the larger moving average to trigger a breakout and confirmation of trend reversal. And finally, the third and last stage is the continuing uptrend for the follow through to higher prices. So the golden cross, literally the opposite of the death cross, gives us a confirmation that we are still on a strong bull market. Now, you also have to keep in mind that the golden cross is not always a predictive measurement on what may happen. So just because we see this certain pattern happen does not mean every time Bitcoin is going to continue going up. There is an argument that the golden cross is still a lagging indicator, meaning it's just going to give us confirmation on what has already been happening within the past few weeks. Now, regardless, whatever the situation may be, in this case right here, I believe you should still be using this to your advantage. And that is actually not going to be by focusing on Bitcoin and what the price happens, but this is going to be actually by looking at other altcoins in the market. I know when we talk more about Bitcoin and we go into further analysis, we often focus in and we get tunnel visioned on what Bitcoin is doing. But anytime we get indicators that Bitcoin is about to do well, this is going to be a surefire sign for you to prepare your eggs in other positions in the crypto market so you can experience an even greater ROI. If we look at other cryptocurrencies listed on the market, you'll notice that Cardano, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, a lot of these cryptocurrencies are actually experiencing quite a bit of a cool down period now since we had the recent pullback last week. It seems like when cryptocurrencies aren't moving parabolically to the upside, that's when most investors decide to get uninterested. But this is really the time when you want to be focusing on entering those additional positions just in case we do get that lagging indicator with the golden cross or any type of other additional technical analysis that point us to the upside. Now, before we go into some of the altcoins that you should be on the lookout for in order to make money in this market, I want to talk more about some news that we've been getting in the most recent days. Now, first of all, Kevin O'Leary is back in the news and he says he wants to more than double his crypto holdings. So keep in mind, Kevin O'Leary was actually very bearish about crypto. They state that the Shark Tank investor had previously said Bitcoin was garbage, but he later changed his mind. Kevin O'Leary says he wants to at least double his cryptocurrency holdings by the end of 2021 and predicts that trillions of dollars could pour into the market if crypto becomes a new asset class. He also mentions the significance behind regulation and cryptocurrency, which has been a key significance in some of the conversations that we've had over on our YouTube channel. Now, I actually had the pleasure of exchanging numbers with Kevin O'Leary back at the Bitcoin conference a few months back. And I don't believe Kevin O'Leary would be at the Bitcoin conference investing his time and energy there if he didn't have any type of bullish sentiment towards this asset. Only time will tell what we will see in terms of US regulations, but I definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. So comment what you guys think may happen in the next few months. So most recent news, just a few days back, Elon Musk also tweeted this very cute photo of a Shiba Inu puppy sleeping on this rug right here. It looks like Elon Musk has not been tweeting as much about cryptocurrencies as he was earlier this year. It may look like he either learned his lesson from the community or maybe the SEC got involved and gave him a little slap on the wrist. Either way, just seeing this photo of a cute Shiba Inu sleeping right here on this rug, regardless of whatever the hidden message may be, it is a cute photo, and I hope this makes your day because it made mine. So on top of that, after El Salvador went ahead and launched Bitcoin as their legal tender, Ukraine went ahead and followed their footsteps. So Ukraine is the latest country to legalize Bitcoin as the cryptocurrency slowly goes global. CNBC states in a nearly unanimous vote, the Ukrainian parliament adopted a law that legalizes and regulates cryptocurrency. The bill was set in motion in 2020 and now heads to the desk of President Volodymyr Zelensky. Until today, dealing in crypto in Ukraine has existed in a legal gray area. They say Ukraine is the 5th country and has many weeks to lay down some ground rules for the cryptocurrency market, a sign that governments around the world are realizing that Bitcoin is here to stay. Now, I personally believe mass adoption from other countries around the world is going to have a huge significance in getting another bull run started for cryptocurrency. Just under a day ago, Cathie also stated, "We believe that Bitcoin's price will be tenfold of where it is today." So you have to realize that whenever high net worth individuals or CEOs are putting their money where their mouth is and accumulating even more Bitcoin, it just gives you an indication that we may still be very, very early to the mass adoption for this asset. Now, I know NFTs really haven't been in the space, and it looks like this was one of the indicators on the peak of the market, and Bored Ape Yacht Club went ahead and tweeted, "What a historic moment for the club. The Sothebys auction of 101 Bored Apes has closed at over $24 million. Congratulations and thank you to the whole ape community. To the buyer, I think we speak for everybody when we say welcome to the club." Now, since then, if we go into DApp Radar and see some of the volume that's been happening in OpenSea, right about at the end of August, going into September, it looks like we've been having a cooldown period where volume has dropped significantly over the past few weeks in the NFT world. Now, I know NFTs have been the talk of the town, the hype, and everyone absolutely going crazy for it in the past few weeks, but as quick as it rises up, like I mentioned, that we would see a correction in the market. Only time will tell if this is actually the correction now or if we're just getting a brief cooldown period, but it definitely looks like from the volume and the transactions, we are seeing less people being interested, but still actively checking on their positions. Over the last 7-day period, the sales volume on OpenSea dropped by almost 50% to 792 million from a pool of 156,000 traders. Over the past 30 days, according to DApp Radar, OpenSea had 398,000 traders doing $4.03 billion in trades. In second place was actually Axie Infiity with 355,000 traders doing $718 million in trade. Now, that being said, it looks like Axie Infiity is still rather bullish for the day. They're still at $66.14. This is another cryptocurrency that did get a lot of attention in the past few weeks, and it looks like as NFTs start to raise back up, Axie Infiity kind of got left behind in the crowd. So what I really like about Axie Infiity is that even though they had their hype, it looks like they haven't pulled back or dumped completely on their users. And it looks like from all the evidence that we're getting, at least on-chain data with users and the volume of metrics coming in, Axie Infiity is just another cryptocurrency that is going to stay around. So I definitely would keep an eye out on this cryptocurrency, and I would not be surprised if we get an additional run with this crypto later this year. In addition to that, cryptocurrencies related to layer 1 solutions or smart contracts seem to have been the hype as well, but a lot of things cool down. So I think this is really a great time for many people to look out for cryptocurrencies before they get that run up again. Cardano, ever since they had that Alonzo smart contract upgrade, still staying flatter at $2.39 during the time of this recording. Be on the lookout for Cardano because when it does have a run, it's going to happen very quick, just like we experienced the last few times. Now, I'm still very bullish on Ethereum, currently sitting at $3,400 at the time of this recording. And once we get some more volume going back into crypto and Bitcoin starting its run back up again, I can see Ethereum absolutely blowing Bitcoin out of the water in terms of daily percentage gains. So we take a look at other cryptocurrencies on the market. I believe Polkadot right now with a $36 billion market cap is quite undervalued. So I can expect to see Polkadot having another run up. They're still up 27% in the last week, which is still very, very good. Alongside Solana, which is now resetting that 7-day counter because last Tuesday is when we had the dump, but they made some tremendous progress as well. Now, I do get some comments occasionally here and there because many people do have little positions in Dogecoin, and a lot of you guys are wondering what my thoughts are. I really think Dogecoin is going to stay flat relatively compared to most other significant upgrade or solution related cryptocurrencies. Now, this doesn't mean I'm going to be selling my Dogecoin positions anytime soon. Just to fight that case of FOMO, I believe having just a small bag of Dogecoin is going to be that antidote to the poison. But at the same time, if you are trying to be more conservative with your investment portfolio's diversity, consider consolidating it down because I don't see too much potential, if I'm going to be frank, with a Dogecoin Dogecoin. Now, on the contrary of that, Terra Luna has been doing extremely well. I know a lot of our members have been waiting patiently for Terra Luna and actually Harmony One, which is another cryptocurrency. Two other cryptos that I'm taking a look at and I'm waiting very, very patiently on still to have another explosive run this year is going to be Polygon Matic, and also it's going to be Chainlink. So Chainlink is going to be that silent assassin. Watch out for Chainlink, because when it does have its run, I do believe it's going to be very powerful indeed. Now, if you guys are watching this video till the very end, comment down below what you ate for lunch. I had French toast and blueberries with iced green tea, matcha latte, and oat milk. It was good. It was delicious. Other than that, don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. You can sign up for Coinbase. You can sign up for Crypto.com. You can sign up for a VPN and find yourself getting 83% off and 3 months free using my link down below. Follow me over on Instagram at CreditBrian. Watch out for scammers. They will follow you. They will DM you impersonating me. I will probably not be DMing you guys directly with any messages. No, it's not even probably. I just won't be doing that. So if they do that, you can troll them or you can block them, whatever your taste of tea may be. Thank you all so much again for watching today's update. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll catch y'all soon. Peace out.